So often we give up when things get hard. Whether that's friendships, whether that's literally completing a task, school, work, just difficulties. We want to quit. We want to give up on people. We want to call it good. But that's just the beginning. Those are the signs that you need to continue. Those are the signs that the best is yet to come. And I think when it really comes down to it is that you have to realize that you are becoming the person you are meant to be. Either you sink or you swim. Either you drown or you figure it out. Either you crumble under the pressure or you take on the pressure and use it as motivation. Challenge yourself. Life is so daunting. So many things are new. And you have to realize you're going to have to get out of your shell and just do it. I say this coming from the perspective of just struggling with things. Whether it's literally brushing your teeth in the morning, to getting out of bed, to figuring out this problem, whether it's literally having an issue with your significant other. There's so many issues in the world right now, and that you have. Not saying that you're problematic, but I'm saying that we all have issues going on. And in those times that we feel like our issues are imploding us, they are making us want to just implode, is the time that you just have to keep going. It's the time that you have to realize that you have to dig deep because you want it. I'm not saying this to be rah-rah. I'm not saying this to give you motivation. I'm trying to tell you, show you, give you a piece of hope that this too shall pass. That the struggle with your significant other, the struggle with you're having at work, school, your home life is gonna pass. It always does. The hardest part about that is realizing that it does. And that life continues. And that you shouldn't let life stop just because something in your life stops. That's really hard, that's really cold. But I think when it comes down to it is that you're gonna have to continue. You're gonna wake up and the sun's gonna set, the sun is gonna rise again. And it's inevitable. And yes, your world, our world stops. But it's so sad to see that the world also does still spin. And that's probably one of the hardest things to accept. And that the problems that you're having right now are no one else's problems. And they're not the same as anyone else's. And that you have to dig deep. And you have to remember what you want. And you have to remember what you're willing to sacrifice in trying to figure it out. Because when you think about it, you're changing. You're evolving. You're being challenged to do something you've never done before. And that is the scariest thing. And that is life. And I think even coming down from the perspective of like relationships, I saw this TikTok and it was like, do not give up your home that you've lived in for years to stay in a hotel that'll only last for a night. Whether that's a literal home, but it's coming from the perspective of a friendship, a relationship, that we will switch to something when times are tough at home, when times are tough with a person, job, school. But is that one moment of easiness, that one moment of wow, worth it to lose every single thing that you have and that you've built? And you can look at that from so many different perspectives. It's really mind-boggling if you think about it. So I want to leave you with this. What is the main struggle that you're facing? What is that one thing that you're most worried about? And how are you dealing with it? What are you doing to set yourself up for success the next day? Because not every single time you're going to be able to pull through like you did before. So how are you treating this time around, this go around, differently? Food for thought.